Hey, it's CADARRA styling time again, and if you've been following in the last couple of weeks, you know that we've been showing you how to do CADARRA as a top. Now you're probably wondering how I'm going to get from where I am now into a top, and I will achieve this by wearing my little CADARRA camisole first. But if you want to wear a camisole you've got at home of a contrasting colour, that's perfectly fine. I just needed to cover myself up for modesty. And I've got my CADARRA on as a skirt, and I've got it inside out. Can you see that? The label's here at the back. So I just put the whole thing on inside out, but it's for a reason, because I'm going to take the skirt down, kind of almost mid-thigh, but down a little ways, and then I'm going to bring it back up. You're watching, don't get confused. I promise you'll love the look. Okay, so now we are upside down. Now normally I wouldn't necessarily have the camisole on with it, but I'm going to go through that exercise this time, because to do this top I'm going to do now, you do have to have a nice firm bra strap, and naturally if you've got the camisole that's straight across here, what I'm about to do is going to be really achievable. Okay, so we're totally upside down. See? Peepos. Okay, we're upside down. We've got the elastic. We can wear this like this as a dress, as a cocktail dress, by bringing that elastic down further. I'll show you. You can kind of get it down almost to your knee. It depends. I'm fairly sort of full in the thigh, all those years of ballet, that I don't get a crinkle here. If you've got tiny little thighs, you might have to bring it up a little bit, because you don't want to be standing there and have this crinkling. But of course you wouldn't have pants underneath it when you're wearing it as a dress. But forget the dress for now. We're going to bring it up because we're going to make it into a top. So there's a few ways in which you can do this, by depending on where you're positioning that waistband. But for now, totally upside down, you're going to follow the seam. You've got a seam, which is the sleeve, right? You're going to follow that so it's right center of your arm. You're going to grab the elastic of your bra. You're going to tuck, 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 and you do this in front of the mirror, and you adjust it until that kind of resembles a little bit of a shoulder pad, and it will look like that when you're finished. Now the advantage of having the straight across camisole, which is why the CADARRA was designed this way, is that you don't get a bunch. If you had a scoop neck, or even a camisole that's shaped here and a bra that's shaped here in this section, it wouldn't sit properly. So we're going to do the same again. Let's go through it again. We've got the center seam all the way through the center, and it's quite an amount of fabric. You're going to grab the bra and the strap of your camisole. You're going to tuck it in until you've got it fairly even, and you do this by naturally looking in front of the mirror. And what it's giving you is a gorgeous little cowl neck top, front and back, which is really something else, and ever so smart and casual over a skirt, in my case over a pair of jeans. And if you don't want that band, which will stay wherever you put it, I can assure you it's not going to move, you hitch it up and bring it over, and then you create just a little blouson top. So that's another way in which to wear your CADARRA, which has been a dress and a skirt. What am I doing here? It's my cami. My cami's getting caught. I'm going to bring my cami up over it so it kind of flops down. Okay, so you can see how that looks. It is so cool, it is so comfortable. Again, it is not touching you anywhere. It's a 3/4 sleeve of breathable fabric, so it would be no hotter to wear than a breathable t-shirt. If you're wearing synthetic, well, it's going to be hot, but this is so beautiful and cool, and it's super fabulous, and it will really get you out of a lot of trouble. So remember, when it comes to tops or anything to do with CADARRA, it's not what it is, but what it does, and you wait till you see the next version. Bye.
Imagine going from a dress to a skirt, or a top to harem pants in just seconds. The CADARRA dress can be converted into styles to suit all ages and sizes, and is great value. Replacing many items in your wardrobe, it's also perfect to wear during travel to help you travel light. CADARRA, fashionably fabulous for every occasion.